Good morning, all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Tuesday morning, March 19th. We are looking at Window Trader's market profile of the ES and NQ. So, we had spoke about what happens inside of these balances, how a lot of times the MGI doesn't continue the way it starts and vice versa. Well, yesterday was a beautiful example of that. As the market gapped higher, had higher value all day, held the gap, yet spent the entire afternoon pushing lower. Right? You had an afternoon rally high in K, and then we spiked late in the day and had a price spike or price probe. So it shows you the lack of continuity inside of these balances. Right now, there's a possibility of having a little bit of an island gap, top gap, right? We gapped high yesterday. We might gap lower today, leave this day all by itself up here. It's still all balance. Okay, that still doesn't change. Right? We would have to take out 57 in ES, which is still 35 handles away. It's possible, but right now that's your balance low. Wide overnight POC inside of yesterday's gap, 22 wide for us. Even NQ has one. Now, again, I'm in twos, but their possibility looks like it's 21. They also will have a little island top. Righty, on the other hand, which had come into balance with the inside day, and then yesterday, inside day up for talk about look above and fail. Well, now they're possibly coming out of a 3-day balance back down, right? They were balance, down, balance, possibly back down. Remains to be seen how that works out today. Again, you have the Fed tomorrow at 2, and then his press conference at 2:30. Volume this morning with this push down, not tremendous. 410,000 right now with 70 minutes to go. So we'll see if that's going to pick up. So a game plan. Again, depending on where the overnight low is, okay, you could front run it. You have an 11 wide point of control for March 15th. So if it's closer to that, that's a decent risk reward long the first time, even though it will be with lower value. Remember, sellers are going to have gap and value to start. Downside gaps have held 5 out of 10, so 50%. Upside gaps, 3 out of 13. Okay, so that's one play. Especially if you get the overnight low, though, at some point early, then you could start looking for decent. Again, I'd be looking for shorts. That's how I'll play it. If we get the overnight low right away, short against this day's high, definitely short against the wide POC and or the gap fill, because you'll still have lower value and you still have the price spike up here. So there'll be a lot of things to lean on for a short if you get the overnight low fairly quickly. But again, keep in mind, it's just balance. So as juicy as this looks for sellers, just like yesterday looked so appetizing for bulls, and then we spent all afternoon trying to push lower, keep in mind the same thing could happen today, okay? And then chart-wise, so the weekly right now, remember, this is week 11 for SPY, one time framing up. Now, it's only one day in. And the last 2 weeks have not gotten the same distance away. So we said the market might be getting tired. Look, it'll be only healthy to take out a weekly low. 19 out of 20 weeks is, a heck of a move. So coming into some sort of balance and even taking out that balance briefly to the downside is not harmful. Okay, it would be healthy for the market in the longer term picture if it continues to try to make new all-time highs. And obviously we have zero excess at the all-time high. Our all-time high is in the overnight right now. So right now, as you can see, we're starting to consolidate here on the weekly. On the daily, it's still balance. Okay, you're going to leave this day by itself, at least initially it looks like, with a gap down. The 20-day moving average keeps moving up. It's at 509.34 as of yesterday's close. It will probably be higher, so there's a good chance we'll be testing that again like we did on Friday. Good luck trading today. Thank you for liking and subscribing to this channel, and we'll recap at 4 p.m.